Hello! Welcome to my channel. I've never done a vlog style video before, but I thought it would be a fun way to kind of keep some video journals of what's happening in my life. So I wanted to try it out today. I'm kind of nervous, I don't know why, but not having an idea of where this is going is freaking me out a little. But here we are. I wanted to film a makeup video today anyways, but I got a chemical peel a few days ago and my face is just so tight and dry and starting to peel a little bit. So I figured that maybe doing a makeup look would not turn out that good. So yeah, I can show you. Let me show you my skin. I don't know if you can tell, but it's super dry and tight and about to start cracking. So anyways, I just wanted to not really do that much with makeup today, and I know it's been a while since I've done a YouTube video. I've had a couple of people asking about them and I'm getting back to it. I just wanted to let my skin heal a little bit. I'll do this vlog in the meantime and then we'll jump back into videos. Today is Friday, and Fridays I don't start work until the afternoon, so I usually do nothing. Some days I'm really productive and I go to the gym and then I wash my hair and then I clean the house, and most days I lay in bed and I watch YouTube videos and do nothing. I do need to wash my hair though. Can you believe this is disgusting? So anyways, I'm just kind of hanging out right now, doing nothing and watching YouTube, but I'm also I'm working on a special project. I'm starting sort of a new idea that I'm trying to implement, and it's kind of in the works still, so I don't really want to talk about it quite yet, but I'm really excited about it, and I'll be sharing more about that on this channel as well, so stay tuned for a little bit later in the future when I figure out what I'm doing. But yeah, for now I'm just gonna hang out and we'll see what I end up doing later today. I just don't know. It's been an hour and I'm still just laying here. I ate some leftover food from last night. We had Mexican and I got a giant chimichanga and I ate the rest of that. And I don't know, I feel when I eat, we ate kind of late last night and I ate a lot, and so I feel I woke up super hungry. I don't know if that's normal, but it's I was 6 o'clock and I was so hungry this morning, and I just ate at 9 o'clock yesterday. So dumb. But anyway, so I ate a little, and then I've been dreaming of going on vacation. We've got a few kind of places that we're going this spring and summer, but I just want to get out of here so bad. So I've been looking up random flights to different places to see if I can find any cheap deals, and nothing. But I really need to get up now. I really need to get up and do the dishes. I haven't done the dishes in forever. We have been trying really hard to eat at home consistently and then just eat out on the weekends, because for a while there we were eating out almost every day and it was amazing, but it also was disgusting. So we were we need to get in shape and we need to not spend so much money, so let's, make meals throughout the week and then just go out on the weekends. So we've been doing that, and most of the time, to be honest, Zach is the one who cooks. We usually help each other, but he's usually the main chef and I'm the sous chef kind of deal. And so then I'll do the dishes as he's cooking, or the dishes from the night before if we have any, so that we can stay on top of it, because I would way rather clean than cook. I'd way rather just go out to eat and not deal with any of it, to be honest. But if I have to do one or the other, I'd way rather clean. And Zach, I feel is just better at cooking, so I usually just let him do it. But we cooked this one meal and I just was there were so many dishes that I was no. I just left them there, and it's been piling up now, so much so that I don't think we have any more pans really to cook with. So I really need to go wash the dishes so that we can actually make food. I know it's Friday, so it's technically the weekend, like we should go out to eat, but we went out yesterday because we had no dishes, so we're trying to eat in tonight. So I need to do the dishes so that we can do that. Also, my ceiling is leaking because it was snowing this morning. See if you can hear it. I put a bowl on the ground, so it's kind of loud. Let's see. Did you hear that? It's super annoying and scary, honestly. I'm like, our ceiling is about to come down at any minute. We live in the oldest house. It was built in 1890. Can you believe that? And it really has not been like updated, I would say, like really probably at all. It's been like converted into 3 different apartments, so it's just falling apart. That's the other thing I'm always looking up all the time. I'm always looking up flights to go on vacation and apartments so that we can move, because I hate this place, but it's super cheap, so we're staying for now. I'm super mad because on Fridays, so my husband's in school still, but Fridays he doesn't have class, he just has work. So he gets home at like 4 or 4:30, and I don't start work until like 2, and today I don't even start work till 3, and then I'm off at 7. I just hate when like he gets to be home and I have to be gone. Like, I wish our schedules aligned more. I'm always like, you should just stay home in the morning and go in later so that we get off at the same time. That way you're not home and I'm at work, you know? I like having my alone time in the house by myself, but if he's home and I'm out, like, doing stuff, like work, I don't want to do that. I want to be home with him. He's probably happy to have that alone time too, though, because I can be a lot. I've noticed I just, like, come home and I just, like, dump everything on him, like, just talk and talk and talk and talk and talk about everything, even though I know, like, he cares because he loves me, but he doesn't, like, actually care about what I'm saying, so I feel bad because I think it's, like, exhausting for him to be, like, in school and work all day, and then he comes home and I'm just, like, yammering on about the stupidest stuff. So I am trying to, like, I guess, like, balance out the conversation. So, like, if I talk a lot, I want to make sure that he's talking a lot, and if he doesn't want to talk a lot, then I'm just gonna calm down so that I don't, you know, stress him out or anything. But yeah, I'm trying to, like, put this on camera so that I, like, force myself to go do the dishes or something, maybe, but it's not looking like I'm gonna do that. I'm still just catching up on YouTube. I subscribe to so many people and I pretty much watch like every single video that I can, so I'll watch hours of YouTube, and it's usually like while I'm doing stuff, but sometimes I get caught up in it and I just like sit and do that for like ever. And then I am like in love with This Is Us, but I haven't watched like any of the new stuff at all. I mean, I've watched like a couple, but there's been a lot of episodes that I've missed, so I'm kind of like, maybe I should catch up on that. And I mean, I do have YouTube on my iPad, so I can take my iPad in to do the dishes, but I don't have Hulu on my iPad, and I don't know the, like, password and stuff. So if I do the dishes, I can't watch This Is Us. So many tough decisions. I just can't do anything. Why is it so hard? It's so weird because I, like, love being lazy, but then at the same time, after a couple hours, I get, like, so depressed, I guess, or like grumpy. I don't know. As much as I hate to admit it, I feel like it is so much better for me to like get up and do things, but I mean, every so often you need a break, and I work every day. This is like the only time that I have off, so I usually just like don't do anything. But then I have stuff to get done, and I don't want to end up like putting myself in a bad mood because I've just been like lazy and like worthless all morning. That's how I feel, I guess. I feel like worthless. Like, why am I even, what am I doing? Not like I actually feel like my life is of no worth, but I feel like my day has been worthless. And so therefore I'm just like, what am I doing? So I really need to get up and do the dishes, but there's so many. I would show you, but our house is so gross. I don't know if I can even bear it. I'm watching one video and I'm just gonna finish that, and then I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do the dishes. I cross my heart. Okay, listen, so I have to admit I have not done the dishes, but I feel like I've been really productive, maybe, planning some stuff for the future. I've gotten something done, even though I didn't do the dishes. I now have to leave in about an hour, and so I still need to wash my hair, so I'm gonna go jump in the shower and get ready to go. I'm trying to drink a lot of water, so I've had to get up and pee and fill up my water bottle 50 times just now, but yeah. But I need to go shower. My skin feels crazy. It feels like a freaking desert. So I keep touching my face because it just feels like so weird. I should probably stop doing that. Anyway, I'm super excited about everything that I'm planning for my future. It's one of those things that's like in my head it seems perfect. Like, oh my gosh. But it's gonna be so much work and hopefully it is even gonna happen, you know? Like I just don't even know if it's gonna come to life or not. So we'll see, but I'm very excited and yeah, I still haven't done the dishes. But side note, oh my gosh, I have to show you this water that is dripping from the ceiling because it's so gross. Let me show you. So here's our bedroom door. Right there. Do you see it? There's the drip. There's the door. Ew. Oh, there's also garbage everywhere. Look at that. Oh, what on earth? Probably shouldn't put my head in front of it. I'm gonna get this pee water on my face. Gross. Anyway, that's disgusting, but that's what's dripping from my ceiling and really freaking me out. I'm gonna go hop in the shower, get some energy and motivation to go to work. Just turned on the shower and I'm like the quickest showerer ever. Because I just usually like rinse off my body and wash my face and like that's it. I get waxed, so except for my legs, which I just kind of leave because it's winter time, so who cares. So I don't have to shave most of the time, and then I only wash my hair about once every like 7 or 8 days, so I don't have to do that. But I always end up washing my hair on Fridays because I have the most time in the morning to do it. But oh my gosh, I get scared, like, to be in the shower that long. Like, I don't know what it is, just like being naked is like super, you know, vulnerable, and I get scared in the house alone anyways. So to think like, not only am I already scared about things happening in the house, but then I'm also like naked and like stuck in the shower. I don't know. Oh, it freaks me out so bad. So then I'm always like stuck in the shower for so long trying to wash my hair, and I'm even more terrified because nobody's here. So like every time I go to wash my hair, I'm always like, maybe I should just not. But if I don't do it now, I'm never gonna do it. I just wish someone could do my hair for me every week. I'm also sad I didn't go to the gym today. Someone at my work is getting their yoga instructor certification or whatever. So she's teaching like weekly yoga classes at our salon for free. And so I went to that on Sunday for the first time, and it really, I don't know why, it got me like really motivated to like work out again. And then just this whole week I worked out like twice, which is still good, but not as good as I had hoped. And then today I was like, oh, I got all this time, I'll go to the gym on Friday. Didn't do it. Ugh. So I'm really sad that I didn't go more because I was so excited to go and work out, and I don't even know why I'm talking about this. Okay, I'm gonna go shower, I'm gonna do my hair, and then I actually might film to do my makeup so you can see how I kind of mask some of this. It still never looks good, I'm gonna be honest, but I'll show you how I put makeup on, like what I use to kind of like make it look a little bit better, I suppose. Cool, so yeah, we'll meet back up then. I know my hair doesn't look good, but it's clean. Typically what I do when I wash my hair, I'll wash it and then I'll dry it like most of the way, and then I'll do my skincare and makeup, and then I'll come back to like blow drying it if I have time. Today I don't think I do have time, so I'm just going to go with it. Okay, let me show you my skin. So it looks crazy. The hardest thing is you can't pick at anything that's coming off. You kind of just have to let it flake off naturally. Otherwise you can cause your skin to tear, and you can cause scarring and that kind of thing. So I'm just kind of stuck with like flakiness and deserty looking lizard skin. So anyways, I like to put on something to kind of like not look so red and like gross, but no matter what I do, it's not gonna look that good, to be honest, because look at my skin. There's just no way any sort of makeup could make this look good. But I do like to go on with something that's full coverage and a little bit luminous. So I'm going to mix, I have the caps for nothing, but I'm going to mix the Maybelline 24 Hour foundation with the L'Oreal Infallible 24 Hour foundations. So mixing these together, this is like super full coverage, but it's really matte, which is going to make my skin look even more dry and cakey. So I'm just going to use a little bit of this and then a lot of this because this is more like fresh looking, which obviously my skin looks not fresh. I'm not using very much too, just because like I said, nothing's going to look that good. And I'm going to use my hands because that way I'm not going to be applying too much pressure to the skin. My peel was 2 days ago, so this is about normal timeline. That might just look worse. Does it? Doesn't look good, that's for sure. I don't know, it doesn't look great, but I mean, I think that's just fine, whatever. Definitely looks okay. I just applied some concealer as well. I just tap everything out with my finger just so that I don't tug on any of the skin and so that I can get it blended evenly and softly across the face. Brushes can be a little bit harsh, so I try not to use them when I'm peeling. I'm not using any powder except for just right under my eyes. Honestly, the pigmentation in my skin is so bad and the texture is so bad that I'm just doing this and then mascara, and then I am going to use like a nice dark glossy lip to kind of distract from everything. So this is it. Let me just put on my mascara and everything. I just filled in my lips with that lip liner. It's not going to be the color of this gloss at all, but it's just in case my gloss wears off. At least I've got something underneath. I just like something that's going to look kind of like I'm hydrated, even though I'm obviously like look dried out like a desert. I feel like if I have nice hydrated looking lips, it's going to help kind of draw attention away from my skin. Okay, that is that. I think it's about time for me to go. 2:15. Yeah, so I don't really have time to do my hair, but I'll probably just throw it back in a ponytail. That's what I typically end up doing at work anyway, and then I'll do it tomorrow or something. If you want to know more about chemical peels, I can definitely talk more about that in another video, because it's a little bit of a crazy process. But they are amazing and totally worth it, in my opinion. So if you want to hear more about that, I can definitely talk about that later. I'm gonna go for now. I wish I had a car mount because I think it'd be so fun to do little videos while I'm driving around. But I will bring my camera and we'll see if I end up recording anything. But again, my day is just gonna be pretty much at work and super boring. So we'll see. I will see you later. Oh, that was like not the longest day ever, but I just got done with work and I'm just tired. I didn't even do that much. I had like 4 clients, but I'm wiped and my skin looks crazy and I just feel yucky. I'm ready for the peeling to be over, but I'm super excited. I had a break before my last client of the day, so I was waiting and waiting and waiting for her to come, and she showed up early, so that means I got to be done early, which I'm so happy about. So I'm leaving like half an hour earlier than I should have, and it's Friday night, so that makes me so happy. Not that we're going out to like do anything, but I just like being done. It's officially the weekend. Yes. Did I tell you though, however, I did some dishes. After I showered and did my makeup, I had a couple minutes before I had to leave for work. So I did some dishes. I did probably half of them. So I'm super proud of myself. I don't know why it's so hard for me to do the dishes. I had all day to do it. I'm convinced now that if I had showered at 9 o'clock in the morning and just like gotten ready for the day, I would have gotten a lot more done. Because as soon as I showered, I had tons of energy. But before that, since I was laying in bed and not really doing anything, I didn't get anything done, so whoops. But I did some, so that's good because we can eat in tonight. Since we ate out last night, we don't want to eat out more than like twice a week. So yay for me, I did it. I'm gonna head home now, make some dinner, finish the dishes, and definitely take off my makeup and probably watch New Girl all night because we are on a New Girl kick and it has been amazing. I love that show. So that's probably what we're gonna be doing tonight, but I'll catch you at home. Lighting is gonna be so bad. I just got home and I realized maybe it's a good thing that, you know, I don't have a way to record in the car because I have some road rage. All of a sudden just, oh, I get so angry. And even alone, I kind of like freak out a little bit. I mean, nothing too crazy, I guess, but I do get like really frustrated. And so it's probably a good thing that I'm not showing you that side of me so quickly, you know? We don't know each other that well. You don't need to see all this nastiness. But yeah, today I just felt like to me on the freeway, if you're gonna change lanes, you should signal at least like a second before, not while you're getting over into a new lane. You know what I mean? Like let your signal go on so that I know you're coming ahead of time and I can take my foot off the gas, coast a little bit backwards so you can fit in. But no, people just literally are already getting over and turn their signal on, and then they turn it right off, and then they're over, and I'm like, what kind of signal did that give me? None. So, whew, that's what was making me so mad tonight. Plus, they're going like 15 miles an hour slower than me, which, I mean, I don't speed. I really don't. Like, I'll go like 5 over tops, but people will be just getting on the freeway, so they're still like working up to speed, so they're going super slow, and then they just like get in front of me, and I'm like, dude, give me a little warning so we don't have an accident, you know? Okay, I'm feeling a little better. Alright, I'm gonna go inside and do nothing for the rest of the night, but I think I'll vlog a little bit tomorrow too, so stay tuned.